What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Rhodes, man, Coach Bird.
What's up?
Unscripted Coaches, episode 35, back-to-back weeks.
Rolling along.
Yeah,
back to week.
And we did one last week, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, rolling along.
back to back.
Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in to the show today. Make sure if you hadn't already done so, I want you to like this video here and subscribe if you hadn't already done so. And just keep helping us share it out. Me and Coach Bird are having a good time. Just keep rolling, man. So a lot to talk about today, but kind of on a time crunch, so we'll get done what we can.
Football carousel's going. Hey,
yeah, it's already started. So
who got rid this week? Van Gundy?
Got 4 coaches who've been let go so far this season. Mike Bloomberg from Rice. That's, it's not really that big news, but he's been let go. Deshaun Foster's been let go at UCLA. And which means that whole deal's in a carousel. Yeah. You know, they already talking about where's the quarterback going to transfer next, because that's where the Nico and Malala
really done real good. He run real good.
Brent Pry fired from Virginia Tech. That's really not been a good fit from the start. He's struggled there for whatever reason. I don't follow the program that much.
They just need a beamer there, don't they?
But then, and he's probably going, because I'm gonna be honest with you, he's probably, his seat can't be too cool.
It ain't cool.
So he may, and let's be honest, it's an easier path right now as long as the ACC stays intact. Of course, I don't think it's going to be together very long. But Virginia Tech, he's got a better chance of winning that and going to the college football playoff than he does making it out of the SEC. So, good chance he's going there. I've seen his name. I've also seen Vanderbilt quarterback. Why is his name escaping me right now?
And them boys are hot now.
I can't think of his name. I want to say something Lee. I'll look it up.
Vanderbilt, they're hot right now, but he's
Clark. I'm pretty sure it's Clark Lee. Yeah. But anyhow, so his name's popping up on that Virginia Tech job too.
So they were the doormat. Vanderbilt's been, but they're pretty good this year.
Well, and his quarterback's like 27 years old now.
Yeah, he's old. He may be the oldest quarterback in NCAA this year. 27, pretty clever.
Yeah. Him and Chris Winkie back in the day at Florida State, their age would probably rival each other.
31. I don't know. So. Hey, I don't think they're firing them now. Usually they wait till the end of the season to fire people, but hey, college football's it's changing, son. If them teams ain't them people ain't wanting to build 4 or 5 year build a program. They want to win now, and that's from the portal. They want to win now.
Probably the biggest story though, in terms of coaches being fired, is Mike Gundy, fired from Oklahoma State. Let's see, he got fired this past Tuesday.
I think he's been there about 15, 20 years now. I ain't sure, but I think he's been there a long time. I think he's been there a long time.
20 plus years.
Yep. You don't hear that much.
No. And he's done a long time. I don't know that they've ever been a powerhouse, but always been a program that's respectable, puts up numbers and things like that. But it's like you said, it's a win now type of era, and some of the bigger schools, they talk about going to have a hard time paying the buyouts. Obviously, these programs have decided it's worth figuring out.
Yeah, coaches better adjust. All I'm telling you.
Yeah, and we've got our list of hot seat candidates that we put up a few weeks ago. I'm going to look at them here. First of all, Brian Kelly. They won last week, but it was against Southeast Louisiana High School.
And they got a big one this week.
But this week they got a big game, and I think it's important that for him, it cooled off a little bit. He had to win earlier in the season, but hey, look, Ole Miss, that's a big game. It's a big game for Lane Kiffin.
I like Lane Kiffin. A lot of people don't like him because I think he's got a special coming on ESPN, the many lives of Lane Kiffin. I watched a little bit. I like Lane. He does a good job. I don't care what nobody says. He does a good job, and I'm kind of pulling for him against LSU.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. We'll talk about that a little bit towards the end too. Dave Doran, hey, listen, NC State fans, you barely beat East Carolina. You barely beat Wake. I can't remember the other game they played, and then last week they lose to Duke. And Duke struggled.
And unfortunately, I think Duke might be the best team in North Carolina this year.
Right now,
unfortunately, I don't.
It's looking like it.
Because them boys down there in Chapel Hill are struggling.
Yeah.
But I did see with the quarterback's out. He's hurt a little bit. I don't wish nobody get hurt, but maybe somebody can slide in there and kind of jumpstart that offense.
At Carolina.
They
need some help.
They need some help, guys. They need some help.
State's got Virginia Tech this week. Obviously, we just told you they fired their coach. So, a lot of times though, when the coach gets fired,
they win.
They
I was getting ready to say
win.
that. I was getting ready to say that.
Really and truly, man, that NC State Carolina game at the end of the season, I think it's going to have a lot of bearings on Coach Doran's fate as a Wolfpack, as the leader of the Wolfpack program. No matter how this weekend goes. But now you lose to Virginia Tech, and then it's back-to-back weeks, and like I said, some close ones. Then Mike Norvell, look, Florida State's rolling right now. They didn't play anybody this past weekend. They blew them out of the water. I don't think this week's going to be much different. They're playing Virginia tomorrow night or Friday night.
Virginia's better.
Yeah, but
if Florida State wants to get where they're at, they got to take care of Virginia now.
Yeah, so
they got to take care of Virginia.
So we'll see. It's going to be something.
You talking about some hot seats, and this guy's not on the hot seat because I think he could stay there forever. But my man, they got some issues down in South Carolina now, Clemson. They got some, and I know a lot of people getting tired. I mean, I like Dabo and you like Dabo. A lot of people like Dabo, but they're getting tired of hearing him talk about doing this, But and who'd you say? Nick Saban might have said something about it. Yeah. He's got to adjust to the time. He's going to have to adjust to the times. He's going to have to get in that portal and do some things. Because coming out, I thought Clemson had a chance to play for the national championship.
Listen, if you go back and watch our episodes before the season started, we both said that. I thought their defensive line, I mean, hey, look, it was supposed to be the real deal.
Four up front playing on Sundays.
Yeah, maybe it's because they're having to play so many snaps because the offense is struggling. I don't know. But bottom line is, Clemson is not the team Coach Bird and I thought they were.
Syracuse thrashed them running the ball.
And
running the football.
I just, so, look, you got to admit it when you're wrong. We were wrong on Clemson.
Way off.
But I don't know that his job is as safe as we think it is. It's kind of like Coach Saban said, and he gave Dabo the respect in terms of where the program was when he took over and where he got them to.
Yeah.
But he also said, hey, if you want to continue that success, you got to evolve. And right now, it's a cool stat to hang on to, the low number of portal players you bring in and stuff like that. But the bottom line is, that's not the way the rest of the college game is doing. It's not like you can't join them.
And
I'm glad that he wants to stick to high school recruits as a high school football coach. I think that's phenomenal. I hope he continues that. But he's going to have to figure out, hey, we're going to have to supplement these.
There ain't
rosters.
many traditional play for your 4 years and you got pride in that stuff.
No.
And Clemson, Dabo may do like some of the basketball coaches, man. He may say, look, this is the way I want to do it, and if I can't do it this way, I just step down.
And I think if he wants to do that, I think, listen, I would say that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but if he don't adjust, he may just say, well, we'll step down and let somebody else try this new way. Because some coaches just don't believe in that stuff.
Well, and I did say early on too. I did say this about their offense. I said I was worried about their run game. I gave Klubnik too much credit, but I did say that I was concerned about their running game. Wasn't sure who was going to be able to run the ball for them. They've not run the ball very well. And I think that's put a lot on Klubnik, and he's not handled it. I mean, point blank, he's not handled it well enough to get them where they want to be. So
that's like I thought he might be a Heisman candidate.
I did too.
I thought Manning might, but those two are not Heisman candidates right now. They're not. I don't care. I don't even think they can turn it around this year. No. There's so many. Penn State's got Penn State this week. Who's Penn State playing?
I'll find it.
Is it Oregon? Maybe
Oregon.
I think Penn State's one of the better teams in the country, which are ranked number 2. But once again, they're going to have to start beating. They got a chance this week. I'm sure Oregon's ranked in the top 10. They're going to have to beat a top-ranked team. They played some dookie teams.
Man, it's a 7:30 kickoff at Penn State.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you know if this is going to be their whiteout game?
I think it may be the whiteout.
If this is the whiteout game, hey, look, even if you don't do anything else, just tune in to the very beginning. That is one of the greatest atmospheres in college football. They got it's all white, man. It messes with your eyes. It's glorious. Hey, look, Penn State. I'm just gonna jump on this. Penn State is my favorite by 3.5. Penn State's the favorite by 3.5. I got to be honest with you, and it looks like quite a few people agree with me here. I think Oregon minimum covers it, and I don't know if Oregon doesn't beat them.
Well,
and I know you're a big Penn State guy.
I like it, but they can't beat them. They haven't beat anybody good at home. They have a tough time with them top-ranked teams. Plus, Penn State hasn't been scoring a lot of points this year, and they have played some dookie teams. And they're playing a team this week that can put some points on the board now. So if it gets in a shootout, Oregon takes care of that now.
Yeah.
Oregon
There's a lot of love going to Oregon right now. I'm surprised that they're still a 3.5 point favorite. To be honest with you, I'm gonna look at it and see.
But I'd probably have to. I want to take Penn State because I want them to win there, but I don't know. I ain't sure about that. I ain't sure. So that's a big game this week.
Well, look, it opened at 6.5. It opened at 6.5, and it dropped as low as 2.5.
There's a lot of poundage on one side.
Dropped as low as 2.5. So that's a big matchup.
That's a big game this week.
7:30 kickoff. I tell you, 7:30, man. You better get your multi-view ready because look, I love Kirby Smart. I love the Georgia Bulldogs, but if there's one school that Georgia has struggled with, even since Kirby's been there, it's been Alabama. And this Saturday night at 7:30, Alabama's going to Georgia. It's between the hedges. You think that should bode well for Georgia, but that's 2 games at 7:30. Better get your multi-view on or get your multiple.
And Alabama played pretty good last week, and Alabama's probably tired of hearing that crap. And I've said it too. They're not the Alabama of old, so they got a little incentive. Like you say, Kirby does struggle with them. That'll be a good ball game. We got one tonight, Thursday night, the night coach. East Carolina and Army.
Yeah, East Carolina right now. They're a favorite. I don't understand why.
I think they're 6 points. They ain't laying 6 points again. Yeah. I think Army whipped their tail last year.
Yeah.
But I do think it'll be because East Carolina cannot stop the run. Does Army still run all the option stuff, or they changed it up?
Well, it's a run-heavy offense. I haven't watched them this year, so I'm not sure how they're attacking people. They've struggled, but they've been in some close games. Thursday night game, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how many East Carolina fans are out there. I really don't know how many East Carolina students are watching this. But I am so disappointed in the student section.
Yeah.
This past weekend.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going into the game at halftime. It should have been a 1-possession game, or we should have been down.
I think it was
pick six. I think it should have been 6-3.
Yeah,
if that was my math right.
And we were going in one time.
Yeah, and going in to score, we throw interception in the end zone. Whatever, we get the ball back, we muff the punt. The first play, we throw a pick 6 out of our own end zone. We throw a hitch route and it gets picked off. Look, so Fort, I think that made it 13 to 3 at half.
Yeah.
Students, y'all can't leave.
You're still in the game.
I get it was a night game, but dang, you can't leave.
Downtown will be there.
It'll be there.
It'll be there. Trust me.
Yeah, you act like you go there at 10 o'clock. No, you don't. I know. You don't be going. You don't be going downtown at 10 o'clock.
Stay there and support the team.
Yeah.
How about that?
10's too early.
Hey, guess
what y'all doing? Hey, stay your tail in the stands. Guess what else? Okay. Now I know some of you don't want to pay them prices. All right. I know what's in the bleachers. Okay. I know what y'all got in your shoes and all. Hey, look. Stay your tail at the game. Stay in the game. You can't leave the dang stadium. It ain't empty. The boneyard, it wasn't even there when Bird was there. It wasn't even there when I started school. They built it. All those seats are empty. Come on now. You can't do that. Stay your tail at the game. At least get to the third quarter. Once they got down 2-3 scores, then fine. You can leave if you want to. But at halftime, stay at the game.
Yes, guess what? I'm right. ESPN's in Greenville today.
At 2 o'clock. Stay at the game.
They at 2 o'clock in Greenville today. I ain't never been to that place. Sup Dogs.
Oh God! Listen.
There's Sup Dogs. East Carolina, a little pregame there for the Army game. So that's pretty neat. I ain't never been to Sup Dogs. They didn't have Sup Dogs when I was there. You get on the rant right there.
Hey, look. Here's we got the best fans in the state. We got the best fans in the country. I disagree. At this point, I disagree. And if you can't stay there in a 1-possession ball game, at most a 10-point ball game through the half, if you can't stay there, we ain't the best. We're not the best. You're not the best. You got to stay there. Look, when it gets out of hand, fine, leave. Okay? I don't blame you. But daggum, stay. It's too close. You ain't the best fan base. We don't. Hey, there ain't nobody a bigger fan than me of East Carolina Pirates.
True that.
Okay?
True that.
We're not the best fan base. This is very painful for me to say. I don't think we're the best fan base in the state. NC State's got a rowdy crowd, man. They stay to the ball game. We don't stay. It's just bad.
So he's like that. Hey, and I'm the biggest fan of downtown Greenville. I used to enjoy that. He's a football fan. I'm downtown. I know downtown ain't like it used to be, but just stay there. We did stay there and then go on downtown. Just enjoy the fight. So tonight when Coach watched the game, fourth quarter, third quarter, there better be some people in the stands, okay?
That's right.
We're not going to be like Chapel Hill and look up. There's 15,000 seats available at halftime. We're not like that, guys. We're not like that, okay? Just stick with us. Stick with us. We're going to explode tonight on offense. I'm gonna take the Pirates off there. Now I'm not going with the point. Pirates gonna win tonight. Coach has got them kind of jacked up. We're gonna sub dogs. Then you go downtown.
Hey, look, we'll roll through the slate. We'll just kind of tell you games to watch. Hey, the 12 o'clock slate's kind of slight. Notre Dame's going to Arkansas this weekend. 12 o'clock kick.
Notre
Dame's probably going to win. Sam Pittman, Arkansas coach, we probably need to add him to the hot seat. If they're going to get rid of coaches, he's got to be on the list probably. USC doing this crazy traveling in the Big Ten. They got to go to Illinois. Illinois let me down big time last week.
Oh, but we didn't. God, they got
smoked.
Indiana smashed them.
Yep. So
we'd have been way off of that. They just embarrassed them.
Hey, look, I'm all on Illinois, but USC's a favorite, and I'm rolling with
it.
Lincoln Riley.
That's where he was at one time.
East Carolina Pirate.
They didn't leave him in. Coach going
to probably should have stayed.
Indiana, damn.
He's making millions of dollars.
He's making
that's
lots
a crazy
of millions
statement.
of dollars.
He shouldn't have stayed. He should have done exactly what he did.
Well.
USC wins, okay, but it's 12 o'clock game. That should be a good game. Let me see, what else? 12, that's kind of boring, Coach.
Who's Georgia Tech got? Georgia Tech.
3:30, baby. 3:30. This is me and Bird's game of the week right here, I think. LSU goes to Ole Miss, 3:30 kick. Ole Miss minus 1.5 right now. Look, it's a big game. A lot of mess come out. Lane Kiffin's daughter's apparently taking a picture with the starting linebacker for LSU this week. Apparently they've come out dating. That's not real good timing. If that's true, I don't know. I ain't really followed it.
I'm going with Lane Kiffin. But I like Lane Kiffin.
Roll Rebels, okay?
I like
Go Rebels.
I like Lane Kiffin.
Let's get it at home.
So he gets a bad rep from somewhere. He's been a lot of places. I like Lane Kiffin.
Auburn, not really sure how they're not ranked anymore. They lost a tough football game on the road, a lot of questionable calls. They're not in the top 25. They go to number 9, Texas A&M. I got to be honest with you, that's my upset alert. I'm not calling it. I'm just saying if you're looking for an upset pick,
who's getting the point?
Auburn is Texas A&M minus 6.5. But I'm saying straight up in a true upset alert this weekend, that's the game I'm looking for. That's a 3:30 kick. So a nice little 3:30 slate, Coach. After that, man, little lull, which is fine.
7:30. 7:30 games.
Yep. Again, we've already talked about Oregon and Penn State. Listen, I think I'm going with Oregon to win it straight up. And Bama, Georgia, I'm going with Georgia to win it. They've already been in a tight ball game, had to go through some adversity to pull out the win. I think they got it. So that's the weekend.
Baseball's wrapping up. Hey, boy, my Cubs win 2. They get to host a wild card at Chicago. All needs 2 more. Another baseball fact, the guy from Seattle, we talked about him when he won the baseball home run contest, the Raleigh kid. He's at 61 taters now. And I think he's from if I'm not mistaken, he's from North Carolina now. I think he's from Cullowhee. That's fine. A little bit of basketball. I'm a big Bruce Pearl fan. And that Bruce Pearl, he steps down as the basketball coach. I think he's going to try his little luck in politics. Best wishes for him. I think he's a hell of a basketball coach. But I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Cullowhee,
North Carolina.
Hey, he's only 28 years old.
Love to get it. He's got about 5 or 6 more games. Maybe he can get about 65 home runs. Anytime you can hit 60-something home runs in Major League Baseball, that's pretty damn good feat. That's pretty good feat.
There's something else you mentioned. Oh, we're talking about baseball. Look, a lot of Pirates doing really well right now. Gavin Williams, starting pitcher for the Guardians?
Yeah,
Cleveland Guardians.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
Hey, look, man, I think his performance got him in, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't they clinch the other night?
One time they were 15 back.
Yeah.
15 back.
That's unreal.
We give a little shout out to Mr. T. He's a big Cleveland fan. We'll give him a little shout out.
Yeah. What about the Cardinals? They gonna make it in?
Not this year.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Well. Trey Savage. Another pitcher for the Pirates. He's with the Blue Jays now. Got called up.
They've clinched.
I think he's 2-0.
Yeah.
I think he's 2-0. So he's going. Hopefully he'll be still on the roster. He's done well and set a record. Shout out to Trey Savage. Set a record for strikeouts in a Major League debut for the Toronto Blue Jays. He had 9 strikeouts his first ever Major League start. So
high school, y'all open this week.
Open this
Coach,
week.
I know we took one lap in. It was just about a 2-minute stretch there where we got them penalties. We got about 8 or 9 penalties during that 2-minute stretch. Other than that, I mean, we're up 2 touchdowns. There's a big difference. Penalties, but that's where we get to bounce back next week. We got East Bladen coming here.
Got a big one. One of your buddies.
One of my buddies,
Coach Priest.
Coach Priest is coming down here. I'll come check him out. He's a funny fella.
Yeah.
Funny fella. Funny fella.
Be a tough game again next week, but finally back at home. You know,
this week get to rest, relax. Hey guys, got Wayne County Fair coming up. I don't know if anybody goes to Wayne County Fair. I go there because I like to eat.
I won't be going.
I like to eat. And I don't ride no rides because I don't think. If you can go there and put up 13 damn rides in like an hour and a half, I'm not getting on one of them, are you?
Especially one that's like flipping like this.
That'd be my luck. Got stuck up there and had to sit there for about.
Let me tell you one of the rides that's, you know, the scariest ride to me is Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
it's because it's so slow.
So slow.
Yeah, it's just a lot of time to think about it.
Speed
you know what the other one is? Hey, I don't know if they still got this one in Goldsboro or not, but the double Ferris wheel where you got like one. And then you got the other one on the top. And it's,
I don't know. That's kind of tough.
When them things are rotating,
that's kind of tough.
That's scary, man. I don't like that. And that's slow riding. So, you know, if I don't like them, I definitely ain't riding one.
And I don't like them boat things where they just rock back and then look at me stuff. No. I like to stand there because, you know, some money or something fall down. I could get me a couple.
You better watch out. Might get a concussion.
Because, you know, there might be something I like them candy apples and stuff. I might find me $1.54.
iPhone fall out, though. Get that
head. Look like something hit me right there anyway. But that's just the light.
Yeah, you ain't got a whole lot of cover.
That's a lightning bolt right there.
It'd be gashed. It'd be bleeding. All right, episode 35, Unscripted Coaches. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the share button. Peace.